Hey everybody, it's Gigi. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be watching from. I'm glad that you're here with me in my kitchen, and today we're going to do a quick recipe, and I'm going to make some corn dip. Now I know that's a very popular dip, especially here in the South, and I know there's many variations of this recipe, so I'm just going to fix it the way that me and my husband likes it, and I hope that you'll enjoy it too. So let's jump right in and get started. I've got 2 cans of regular whole kernel corn, 2 cans, drained, and then I've got 1 can of the Southwest corn, also drained. So we're going to go ahead and put that in. I'm using this bowl, this little mixing bowl that I have, because it's clear and you can see through it. So I was hoping that you would be able to see what I'm doing. If it proves to be too small of a bowl, I have a spare on the side. So we're going to put all the corn, the drained corn in. I've also got 1 can of Rotel. This is mild. You can use spicy or hot if you like. This is also drained. I think I can already tell that this is going to be too small of a container. This makes a lot. Let's go ahead and just bring this bowl on over here. Hopefully the angle that I have the camera, you'll be able to see well enough what I'm doing. So I'm just going to go ahead and combine everything over to this bowl. Okay, got my recipe book right here. And so that's 2 cans of whole kernel corn and 1 can of Southwest corn. So into this, we're gonna put, I chopped up about 5 green onions. If you really like the green onions, you can do more or less to your liking. And that's the good thing about recipes, is you can alter them for you and your family on how y'all like them. So my recipe calls for a bunch of cilantro, but I did not have any fresh cilantro. But I keep dried cilantro on hand. So I'm doing 1/4 cup of dry cilantro. I've also got 1/4 cup of taco seasoning. You can use a packet of McCormick. You can make your own taco seasoning. Just whatever taco seasoning that you and your family like. Okay, I've got 1 block of softened cream cheese. It's been sitting out a while at room temperature. I've got 1 cup of sour cream. Be sure to get all that goodness out of there. And then 1 cup of mayonnaise. Now, I know there's always a joke going around to whatever mayonnaise is the best, Duke's, Kraft, whatever, but I am a 100% straight up Blue Plate girl. So that is 1 cup of Blue Plate mayonnaise. And then last but not least, I have shredded. This is Colby cheese. You use whatever cheese you want. Some people like sharp cheddar, mild cheddar, whatever, but I've got Colby. So that's what I'm using. And I shredded up, grated up, whatever, 2 cups. So we're gonna give all of that, and we're gonna have to use our muscles, but we're gonna give all of that a good stirring and combine everything really, really well. so that all the flavors get incorporated throughout the whole entire dip. My husband really, really likes this dip. I personally, I'm not a big corn fan, but I do love this dip. This is one way that I'll eat corn. Now, I, of course, am gonna sample this dip for you today, but it is much better when it sits in the refrigerator for several hours and gets really chilled. That's when it's the best to serve it. Or, this can also be put in a baking dish, popped in the oven, 350 degrees, until it's heated all the way through and the cheese is melted. And you can also serve this as a hot dip. These are good for game day, just to have as an hors d'oeuvre. If you've got company coming over and you're fixing a big meal, but your company's hungry and wants to be snacking, this is a great thing to just sit out and let people snack on. So, let's pour a little bit of this up in our bowl. Bring this over and give it a taste. The moment of truth. You see how quick and easy that comes together? You've got a delicious dip to serve right along with all your other finger foods. And this is always goes over really well with everyone. It's just a staple. So, that's good. That's real good. I hope that you'll give this recipe a try. Comes together quick, easy, not a lot of work. And I think your family or your company is really going to enjoy it. So, thank you for joining me today. And I hope to be back with you again real soon for another recipe. Gigi saying, bye everybody.